कहते हैं प्यार में अच्छे अच्छों की बत्ती गुल हो जाती है, बट टुडे द स्टोरी दैट आई हैव गॉट फॉर यू इज अबाउट एन इलेक्ट्रिशियन जिसने पूरे गांव की बत्ती बुझा दी जस्ट टू स्टील अ फ्यू मोमेंट्स ऑफ प्यार, इश्क और मोहब्बत विदाउट गिविंग अ फ्लाइंग फक अबाउट हिज ओन गांव वालास हु वर केप्ट रीलिंग अंडर डार्क इन चिपचिपी गर्मी एंड खून पीने वाले मच्छर्स. But before I enlighten you with this kahani of people, power and pyar, let's finish the most boring part of this video, and that is telling you to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you've already subscribed to my videos. Of course, if you like my videos, click करके ख़त्म करो यार. So ये बात है बिहार की, where the people of Purnia district's Ganeshpur गांव had become the victims of one Laila Majnu in heat, who pushed the entire village into throes of darkness to light up their evenings with romance. Now it so happened that since the last few days, the Gaonwalas of Ganeshpur were witnessing frequent power cuts almost daily in the evenings for about 2 to 3 hours, and this would only happen every day at the same time every evening. So for the first few days people thought it was normal and lived with it, but two things stuck out like a sore thumb. Ek to whenever the batti goes gul, this electrician and his mehbooba are also gul, making their sham mastani while everyone else is looking for machardani. And the other, the most important thing rather, was that while their gaon was in ghor andhera, aas-paas wale gaons had roshan ujala. Yes, the other villages had their lights and life on, but Ganeshpur would be plunged into darkness every single day. Now, a few Karamchands from Ganeshpur took it upon themselves to find out कि आखिर ये मांजरा है क्या. Why is it कि कहीं दीप जले कहीं दिल? So after some serious छानबीन, the real reason came to light, no pun intended. Now, as ironic as it sounds, it turned out that it was the गांव का electrician who was actually cutting गांव की बिजली का तार to fix his own दिल के तार. Clearly, this Ashik electrician had never heard of the phrase with great power comes great responsibility from Spider-Man. I'm sure you remember. But just like the Spidey, he would every day, every evening in fact, climb up the electric poles, Sumdi mein cut the power supply and go about meeting his mehbooba, making his sham malangsi. But soon the Gaonwalas got a whiff of his dark deeds and decided to work on the nitty-gritties to catch these nibba-nibbis. So they came up with a Dasu plan to catch the so-called power couple range haath in the dark. So the next evening, all the Gaonwalas gathered at a local school where the two loved-up premis would meet and teach each other prem ki pathshala and do pyar ka ikrar while rest of the gaon was left in andhakar. Bas phir kya tha? The gaonwalas who had been groping in the dark for the last so many days grabbed the ishq mein dooba electrician and gave him lats and ghusas ghapa ghap and rapa rap. The electrician confessed that whenever he wanted to meet his mehbooba, he would actually just snap off the bijli ka tar and proceed to do some dil will pyar wa. But as if beating him up wasn't enough, some overzealous Gaonwalas felt that this Ashik Awara also needs to be badnaam for his ashiki. So taking out the Baal ki khal, one of them took out an ustra and shaved off the poor premi's hair and paraded him in Gaon ki galiya as punishment for his dark deeds. No, I'm not going to promote the It Really Works vitamins for hair here. It would be really cheap. You already know that the Ronak 40 promo code is already applicable. It's still on and the link is there in the pinned comments. But moving on, if you thought that this prem kahani had a very sad ending, then ruko jara, sabar karo. The Gaonwalas, after all, showed some heart and decided to turn this dark incident into a glittering example of hope and pyar. So the Gaonwalas came together and got this Desi Iron Man and his Dilruba married. Marar Ram Murmu confirmed this to the local media that the electrician was indeed married to his mehbooba in the presence of the Sarpanch and other village council members last Thursday. But what was the police doing in all this? Well, like in most Hindi films, they came into the picture after everything was over and said that they know about this Ajab Prem ki Gajab kahani, but there is no complaint from anyone and so there is no case either. The SHO Vikas Kumar Azad said if there is a faryad, there will be karwai. But on whom should they do karwai? On the Pyar Mein Pagal Premi who switched the power by using the power of his knowledge, or the frustrated Gaonwalas who actually took Kanun in their own hands by beating and torturing the young electrician? Who is more wrong in this story where there was no power ki chori, but surely a lot of jora jori between a chora and a chori? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you like my videos and do all of that. You know the drill. But if not, then tell me how I can improve if you don't like my videos, that is, or just ignore this message like how the electrician ignored all the risks for his ishq wala love. As always, thank you so much for watching this one. Even if you don't do any of those things, please take care of yourself and those around you. Jai Hind.